shitty job. Are we all miserable together? Yeah. I work at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And recently all these women have been coming in with like their little tiny dogs and their big purses. And I'm like, ma'am, you can't bring your dog in the restaurant, right? It's a health code violation. She's like, oh no, this is my service dog. It's a chihuahua with a pink bow in its hair. I'm like, really? How does this dog serve you? I mean, better yet, how does this little rat-like piece of shit serve any purpose in society whatsoever? He's for my anxiety. He soothes my anxiety. Whenever I'm sad, he just licks my face and makes me happy. Now my first thought is, ladies, come on, that's not the first place I'd have him lick me to make me happy. I'm just saying, she's missing out on a huge opportunity on that one. Secondly, I don't have any sympathy for her because she needs to deal with her anxiety like I do. By drinking a bottle of wine. Right? Yeah, but I can't do that. Like, can you see me in the theater? The usher comes up to me, oh, ma'am, yeah, you can't have that open container in the movies. I'm like, back up, it's my service wine. You do not want to see me without this shit gets gray. Or like, hey, officer. Yeah, no, it's cool. This isn't actual cocaine. No, I just kind of clam up at parties, so this is my service cocaine. Right? That shit doesn't work. I think I'm just frustrated because I'm in kind of a rough place. I just turned 30. Yeah. And this woman came up to me and she was like, did you know that I saw on Dr. Drew that if you don't make it by the time you're 30 as a woman in the entertainment business, then you're never gonna make it? Yeah, I was like, thanks, Mom. I mean, I get it, I'm from Ohio, so being 30 and single, I might as well be dead. Right? But like, I try to date out here. Some women, you know, they get like Leonardo from Titanic. You know, I get Leonardo, the loser pizza guy. Yeah, no, he never wants to do anything graceful on the bow. He only wants to do something awkward in the rear. You guys are laughing, but that shit hurts. Okay? And then I got engaged. Yeah, my engagement was like Disneyland. Yeah, I was told a lot of fairy tales, spent way too much money, and I obviously wasn't the only ride in the park. So, yeah. No, it's okay, because on the upside I have a wedding dress in my closet. So ladies, now whenever I date a douchey guy that I want to get rid of, I just bring him back to my place, tell him I'm going to slip into something more comfortable, come right out in that dress. I scream and go, where have you been all night? Why didn't you answer my 18 phone calls? I just want to love you. You know, to give them the full experience, right out the door. On a real note though, okay, I need to talk to some of the guys. I do have sex occasionally, yes. Guys, some of the things that you say during sex, like have you ever said this or have you ever been like, oh yeah, you're such a whore. You're such a dirty whore. And what you probably mean by this is like, this is a nice girl. You personally are bringing the whore out of her. But like, if we took this literally, guys, what if you're like, oh yeah, you're a dirty whore. And I was like, oh yeah, I have sex for money. Yeah, I'm gonna do your roommate right after this for $50. I am such a dirty whore. I have to get STD tested once a week. That's how dirty I am, yeah. You'd be like, wah, wah. Or like, you don't want us to be honest with you either. You're like, oh yeah, you like this dick? Yeah, is this the best dick you've ever had? What if I was like, yeah, you know, it's cool, but there was this one time in college. Or my personal favorite, gentlemen, when you say, whose pussy is this? Like, is that a rhetorical question? Because last time I checked, it's attached to my body. They're like, no, I own this pussy. I'm like, really? Do you have a pink slip? Did I miss the negotiations? Baffling sometimes, fellas. I love you, but... the last thing I want to say to you guys, I want to take this time to thank you all for your Facebook status updates about your babies, your dinner, and your cats. First of all, I know I'm a woman, I'm approaching 30, I'm supposed to love babies, I fucking hate babies. Second of all, I don't know about you guys, but I have never seen a picture of a steak on a plate before. Right? I'm like, what? Is that what red wine looks like in a glass? Usually drink it straight from the bottle. But no, I know you gotta lead by example. So the other day, instead of writing something lame like, Ugh, unclogging the drain in my shower, sad face. I wrote, this new birth control pill really makes my hair shed a lot more, but Drano Max is still way cheaper than having a kid. Or my personal favorites, anyone have that friend who writes the inspirational status updates? They go, do you know if you save $3 every day, you'll have $1,000 at the end of the year? So I wrote, did you know that if I just saved a lot of money on my car insurance by fleeing the scene? On that note, my name is Alyssa Bika. Thank you very much.